Captain Lincoln with Fire Team Whiskey, and this is day 4 of your workout of the day for the 38 caliber fitness program. So we're doing exercises 31 through 40 today, and I'm really sore from my hike, so this is going to be really interesting. So let's get warmed up. I'm going to open, close our arms here. So again, we've got 10 new exercises. And we've got 1 extra cardio, just like we've done with all the workouts. So I'll go through and do the full exercise for the first round. And then the second round, I'm going to show you the modified version so you know which way to do both exercises. Let's do hip openers here. Keep those legs moving. And if you need more of a warm-up, make sure to just hit pause, do what you need to do to warm up, and then come back to our exercises. Last one here, and let's do core rotations. Warming up the core, still swinging those arms. Alright, our warm-up is done. If you need more, hit pause, do what you need to do, come back to us to do the exercises. Alright, starting round 1, starting with punch, punch, X jack. So we're going to jack, feet, come up for X jack. Punch, punch, jump up for X jack. So again, we're doing agility and coordination here, so you're going to have to think about this move. We're jacking feet, punching those arms forward, and then jumping up for an X jack. Next one, Russian twist. We're coming down to the mat. And you can take your feet to a hover here, so we're balancing on our sacrum. And we're just rotating side to side. Keeping everything in the core nice and tight. Try to balance with my heels up off the mat. Leaning back, so we're activating the abs. All right, coming up to a stand, we're going to take one leg down and back, reaching that hand down for support here. So this is a low bowler, and all we're going to do is switch our leg position. So see how I'm staying nice and low. I'm not coming up out of that bowler position. So we're really working into the glutes, into the hips. You can use your hand, keep it down for support, or you can keep it at a hover. Tuck jumps coming up, so another cardio here. I'm going to wait for the timer. So we're going to bring our knees up to our hands about at hip height. So we're jumping up, trying to touch our hands to our knees. So I don't want you to do a full swing with your hands. We're really going to use those legs to work to get those knees up. Coming down to the mat, down dog, toe reach. So pushing those hips up in the air. We've done down dog before. So we're going to shift to plank here. And then as we push back into down dog, we're going to reach that opposite hand, opposite toe. Again, shifting to a nice straight back plank position and reaching. Switch hands, switch foot, feet, every time we move. Good work. Balance kicks coming up. We're going to pick one leg for this one, single-sided. So we're kicking forward as high as we can. We're going to balance and kick back behind us. Kicking forward, balance, kick behind. Keep switching. Trying to get that kick up as high as I can. And that's a great one for core stability. Plie hops. So we're going out super wide with those legs, turning the toes out for a plie. So we're going to hop from a low position to a high position, bringing those heels together. Hopping out low to high. Low to high. Yeah, so these are kind of just like squat jumps. We're going down super low, keeping those knees turned out. So we're working into those inner thighs as well. genie tucks, coming back down onto our seats. Put those arms in a genie style. Flex those feet towards your face. So you're bringing your knees up and a reverse crunch. Tapping your knees onto those arms. So don't bring that chest towards your knees. Bring your knees towards your chest. So you're working hip flexors, the lower abs here. Reverse, I'm not coming up. Reverse tabletop to L-sit. So we've done hip lifts, right? This was hip lifts, if you remember from the 22 cal program. And we're gonna add something to it and add an L-sit. So see how I just swung my hips through my arms and behind my wrists. So you may not have a lot of range of motion here, but do the best you can. I've worked on that for quite a while. Frog jump burpees. Of course, we had to end with a burpee. So I'm gonna do a frog jump, so that means I'm coming nice and low, jumping forward, coming out into that plank position, jumping up. I'm gonna jump the length of my mat, turning around, and that's your 10 exercises. So get a little water if you need it. We're gonna go right into the modified version of each of these moves. All right, let's go with the modified versions. We're gonna do punch, punch, X-Jack modified. So I'm just stepping out side to side and I'm punching the whole time. So we're leaving out that X-Jack. I'm just doing a fast side tap out to punch, keeping those arms nice and high. Russian twist, coming down to the mat. So the only difference here is we're going to keep the heels down. We're still leaning back to activate those abs. So you're not activating your abs if you're sitting way up here. Lean it back, activate everything, and rotate side to side. Keep everything nice and tight in the middle. All right, low bowler switch. So for those of you who don't have the range of motion to do the full range, you're gonna come here. So your hand's not gonna come to the floor. You're gonna stay low here, as low as you can. Stay low, see? And then I'm tapping back, so I'm staying low. I'm not coming out of this, but my hand is not on the floor. So if you have that limited range of motion, we're still working the legs by staying low, but we're just not down as low. All right, tuck jumps. All right, so nice and fast. We're doing a single knee high march here. So we're taking that impact out, but this is still cardio. So move it fast, we're marching fast, keeping those hands up where we would normally with the tuck jumps. All right, down dog to reach. So we're coming to down dog position here. Pushing forward. Remember, every time we go to plank for modified, you drop those knees. Then push it back into down dog, reach. Plank, drop the knees. Down dog, reach. Plank, drop the knees, and down dog, reach. So that's the modified version. All right, balance kicks coming up. I'm gonna switch the other leg for this one. So what's the difference here? Maybe we don't kick so high. Maybe we keep it low. We're still balancing, doing the best you can. But if you're not comfortable with bringing that leg up as high as I did before, just keep it lower. So maybe you feel like if you lost your balance, you can kind of catch yourself a little faster. Plie hops. Again, coming nice and wide with those feet, nice and wide with those legs, turn those knees out. You're coming down in that squat like we did before, and instead of jumping, you're stepping. So I'm gonna step to one side, then the other. So see how low I'm going, tapping those heels together. So I'm just not jumping. All right, genie tucks. Coming down to the mat. So just like with the Russian twist, we keep those heels down and we're doing single knee to arm. Or you can bring those heels down to a tap and then bring them both up just like the normal genie tucks. You just get that little reset with the heels down. All right, reverse tabletop to L-sit. Again, really the only difference, just like with hip lifts back in the 22 cal, is limited range of motion. So maybe I'm not coming all the way up here, maybe going to here, and then maybe this is as far as I can go with my L-sit, so I'm keeping my knees bent. Whatever works for you. You've got to play with it here. Everybody has a different range of motion, but I'm working my lower abs by lifting up nice and steady. Frog jump burpee. What's the difference here? So I'm coming down into that low squat. Instead of jumping, big step, down, step to plank, and then come up. Coming down again, up, big step, plank, and then back up. Or you can stay in one position. So I'll show you that version as well. So that's your 10 exercises modified. Take a little break if you need it. All right, third round, let's go. Punch, punch, X-jack. So see if you can take it a little faster this round. Now that you know the moves, you have to think about this one with the agility and coordination. I'm probably gonna mess this up a couple times. Get another one in. Russian twist. Balancing here. So the further you rotate and the further back you lean, the more you're working your abs. Keep everything nice and tight. All right, low bowler, switch. Working those legs, staying low. So I'm reaching back and away from my body with that back leg that's moving. Woo, I'm really feeling these in my glutes. You can keep one hand down, kind of steady yourself, or just stay low. You don't have to touch the floor. Tuck jumps coming up. Pace here is up to you. Try and land as softly as you can on the vaulted feet. Down dog toe reach. Starting that down dog position. Push to plank. Tap opposite toe, opposite foot. Hiking up. Make sure to get that back nice and straight when you hit that plank. Great work. All right, coming up, balance kicks. So I'm going to show you a little different version here. Kicking forward, and instead of back, kick to the side. So you can play with the kicks here. So I'm balancing and trying to keep that leg up as high as I can. Working into that hip flexor and that glute. All right, plie hops, nice and wide. Very low here, pop it up. So this is cardio. Let's move fast. Big it down nice and long, that squat. probably almost do those all day. Genie tucks. Lean it back, arms and chest. Bring those knees up to your arms. You're gonna be tempted to move your arms toward your knees. Try not to do that. This is really working all of your abs here. Getting that reverse sit up. Reverse tabletop, L sit. So again, get in my position to do that nice big hip lift. Swing those hips through for L sit. Actually, I can almost do them better off the mat. Need a little bit more of a clearance. So I'm trying to straighten my legs out. Taking my butt right to a hover, right over the mat. These are difficult for a lot of people. That's a very difficult move. Frog jump burpee. All right, so I'm gonna show you an in-place version. So we're not gonna adjust the length of the mat for this one. But I'm keeping my legs nice and wide for that frog jump. Swing those arms up. Back to a wide-legged plank. Good work. Round 3. Get some water. All right, round 4, let's go. Lunge punch, X jack. See if you can jump really high with that X jack. Get one more in there. Crunch and twist. You can even kind of add a row element here, just like you're rowing a boat. Dipping that elbow down, leaning back. So you're trying to balance on that sacrum. All right, low bowler switch. I'm gonna stay down here. Stepping way back, staying low. Burning out those legs. So I'm stepping as far back into the side as I can. These bowlers are not coming out. Staying low here. All right, tuck jumps. These are tough. Trying to get those knees up. Down dog reach. Shift to plank. Opposite toe, opposite hand. Almost there, come on. Take this time. Control that breathing. All right, balance kicks. So this leg, take it out to the side, just like I did on the last one. Whoa, lost my balance. I'm gonna find a spot on the floor to stare at. Trying to get that leg up as high as I can. Plie hop. Nice and wide. Make sure those knees are turned out. Going low. Tap those heels together. Control that breathing. Genie tucks. Come on. Balance. Knees to arms. We got this. Come on. I know you're getting worn out. Hold those knees up. Don't take your chest there. Keep leaning back. We got this. Let's go. Tabletop. L sit. I do these better off the mat. Charging those hips up. Kicking those hips back. So my hands are just planted. I'm swinging them hard back. Really using those hip flexors. Come on, one more exercise. Front jump burpee. All right, jump in the mat here. See if you can jump the length of your mat. Done. Get some water. All right, last round. Round 5, let's do it. Come on, there's only 5 rounds and 38 cal. Let's do it. That means you gotta go faster, right? We only have 1 exercise more, 1 less round, but with a little bit more intensity, a little bit more agility, a lot more agility. 1 more cardio. Russian twist. So we end the round with the cardio. That's the difference here. Taking your heart rate up just an extra notch. Balance it out here. Take advantage of this breathing room. And remember, you can cut the brakes in between. You don't have to stop when I stop. You can roll right into it. Just go. Low bowler stretch. You can touch the ground or just stay low. Key is stay low, step back, and down with that leg. So those legs should be feeling this. And you should be straining because you're basically staying down in the squat position the whole time. And then you go into tuck jumps. These are intense. Remember, you can modify if you need to. Come on. We got this. Down dog, toe reach, switch to plank, opposite hand, opposite toe. So piking those hips up, reaching for that toe, see if you can touch it. Take the cardio down a notch here, breathe. Woo, good work. Balance kicks. All right, last one here. Woo, I don't know which one I did last, so I'm just gonna pick one. I'm gonna go forward and back here. Doesn't matter. You can switch up and do halfway. I'll switch into the other leg. How about that? Make it even. Or just pick your weakest leg to work on the most. Plie hops. Nice and wide. Pop up. Tap those heels together. See how low I'm going? Really getting down, launching out. Launch it. Come Come on. GD tucks. We got this. Woo! Do you see the finish line? Yes? Well, let's do it. These are intense. You're out of breath. We're in this together. We got it. You and me. I'm sweating along with you. Whoop, reverse tabletop. I'm gonna move over for these. So I'm pushing as hard as I can. Back through my legs here. You can tell my hamstrings are getting tight. My range of motion, woo, it's getting more limited. Make sure to squeeze everything in the middle. Frog jump burpee. Let's go. Jump the length of the mat. Come on. You can do it. Last one. Come on, give it all you got. We got this. Come on. Come on, push yourself. One more. Had to push it past the timer. Good work. Come down to the mat. Let's cool down. Fantastic job. While I catch my breath, let's sit, legs straight. Keep that head above the chest. Lean it forward. Don't fold down. Don't drop your head. Keep it up. So, see, I can see your chin. I can see your chest. I should be able to see your Fire Team Whiskey logo, because I know you're wearing your shirt, right? You're wearing your 22 cal shirt, because you earned it, baby. You did. So we earned this, right? Earning our next one now. Think of how good that's gonna feel when 3 weeks from now, you earn that shirt. Going down to child's pose. Nice and wide. So as wide as your mat, if not wider. Pushing back and down with those hips. This is an active stretch, guys. We worked a lot of inner thighs with those plie squats, those frog jumps, right? So push down and back. And then slowly take it down. I'm up because I'm talking to you. You're gonna thread that arm through, place a little body weight on it, get that deltoid stretch. My body is on fire, so I know I'm gonna be burning calories all night long, and that's a hell yeah for me. And let's switch, thread it through. Keep putting a little bit of body weight on that arm so you're getting something out of this stretch. You can place your forehead on the mat if you want. I'm staying up here so I can talk to you. Keep pushing down and back with those hips into the inner thighs. All right, great job. So come on up. Fantastic work. Awesome way to conquer your 38 caliber workout. So this is Captain Lincoln with Fire Team Whiskey. We did exercises 31 to 40 for your 38 caliber fitness workout of the day. I'll see you at the next one.